Hello there, thank you for joining me and welcome to Celebrating Everyday Heroes. For those of you joining me for the very first time, welcome to the Be Well COVID-19 Free Wellbeing series. I am Joy Ling from Singapore. I'm a positive hypnotherapist, also known as the Superpower Activator. I use positive psychology tools and hypnotherapy to empower people to live strength-based, whole brain living. This Be Well COVID-19 Free Wellbeing series is in support of the World Health Organization call to physical distancing and staying home. Stay home and stay in alignment with your well-being and be supported by our Be Well series. We are doing this to support your well-being in this pandemic, and more importantly, we're doing this because we believe that you deserve a flourishing life and that you have what it takes to achieve that. And we are here to support you to do that. And that is our promise in joy. And this is how we are delivering our promise of support and includes Strengths and Joy podcast, which is available on Spotify and Anchor FM. We have this page. We are healthy, well, and connected despite COVID-19. We also have a Facebook group called Strengths and Joy podcast. We have a YouTube channel for you called Super Pack Joy Ling. There is also Facebook Live on Super Monday, Resilient Wednesday, and Self Care Friday at GMT plus 8, which is Malaysia, Singapore time, 4 p.m. on Super Pack with Joy Method Facebook page. There are 3 other shows that you can catch: Strengths with Joy show, Whole Brain and Healing show, and Celebrating She is Strong show. Super Monday is where we explore how to develop your strengths. So make your Monday super powered with me. Now, in this pandemic, resilience is the name of the game. So apply science-based research findings into actionable strategies that you can use and share with your family and friends to become more resilient. So let's be pandemic-proof together. On Self-Care Friday, we will learn about the tools and techniques that we can use and apply for ourselves whenever we feel stressed. Take responsibility for your own self-care and for those under your care. Now, in this pandemic, we have seen the best and the less than desirable in humanity. Yet, at the end of the day, it is humanity united. So many heartwarming stories of everyday heroes stepping up to support one another. We want to acknowledge their love and courage and also to celebrate the activation of their superpower strengths. So, join us to give voice to our everyday heroes and let's show our support in every way we can for their Love in Action projects. Let's be well, be strong, and be connected. This celebration show is brought to you by Super Pack. Our special guest today is Sunny. Sunny used to be a volunteer in the Chinmaya mission, and he would teach about values, conduct camps, and do various activities with the kids in the mission. Later in life, he served as an administrator in the Chinmaya education cell, running over 100 over schools and colleges, touching over 1 lakh students. 7 golden years were spent under the leadership of Dr. Kiran Bandi and Miss Neetu Sharma on early leadership training and running an after-school program for children in the slums, impacting over 15,000 families. AHA Education was founded with 2 other friends to make school and life an AHA experience. It is a delightful training partner for schools, and they have spread wings in over 9 cities, 4 states, and 1 union territory. They are teaching NRI kids from Mexico, US, and Malaysia during this lockdown. And Sunny consider himself a lucky co-founder of this company. Sunny says, life is beautiful. It is a joy to be a student, to learn in this beautiful world. And sharing the gifts that I have with everyone gives me unlimited happiness because I believe that life is a gift and the world is beautiful. Our being, our heartbeats, our work, our magic shines brighter when we feel the most blessed on the planet in the history ever. This does no harm. Let us think, feel, and be blissfully grateful. Hence, the purpose of my project, Blissfully Grateful Facebook Lives, is to create 1 million child leaders who are filled with joy and gratitude. The reason why I invited Sunny to be as the guest for this show is because I've been observing his Facebook Live every day faithfully. He will be live on Facebook sharing joys, and he also have this superpower of creativity where he will use like different instruments and things that he can find in the house to make an analogy out of it, to inspire, to spark hope, and to give joy. And I was really taken by Sunny's innovative approach on Facebook Live. And when you see him later on and when you see his smile, you understand he truly lives up to his name, Sunny. So without further ado, let's welcome Sunny. Hi, Sunny, welcome.
Hi, Joy. So happy to see you. Thank you.
Thank you for coming on the show. See what I mean? You see the Sunny smile? He truly lives up to his name. So, Sunny, give us a fun
Thank
fact
you.
about yourself. Something fun that most people doesn't know.
My fun fact is my laughter. My fun fact is my laughter. I laugh very loudly.
That is true.
And I
That is
can't
true.
sing like any great person. No.
So when I
So if
saw
I sing,
your
people will run away.
so when I saw your Facebook Live, besides the fact that you are really smiling like the sun, yes, I have to agree that your laughter was infectious as well, and it caught my attention.
Thank you.
So tell us more about this blissful,
Thank you.
grateful Facebook Lives.
So I was very camera shy and I was afraid to come in front of the camera and talk. So this pandemic lockdown period brought out the happy, smiling and fearless out in me, and I could make videos. So that was the motivation to spread smiles, and positivity comes to me naturally. So it just happened. It is a blessing, a gift from Almighty Nature that I could make so many videos in this lockdown period.
So tell us a bit more about what the videos are about.
Oh, videos are about like get some colors and talk about it. Life is colorful. Every day is a surprise. You have a choice. You can color it with anything. And life is like, whenever you're feeling down, sad, and everything, just plug up like the mobile charger or the laptop charger. Just feel positive and happy about it. And just like you take pills, just increase the dose of happiness, faith, and the strength, power pose, everything. And then life is beautiful.
So I'm very
So you can
curious,
learn a lot
Sunny.
from things around.
Have you always been so sunny and cheerful?
uh, I think God gifted me with this quality. I used to be laughing loud from my childhood. And this gift of faith in God, faith in higher, faith in nature, it came from different situations. And now we grow fearless with love for Almighty nature, people around. And when you are busy doing something for people, making them smile, where is the time to, feel sad?
We definitely need more of your sunny energy in a time like this. So I'm really appreciative of this blissfully grateful Facebook Live that you've been doing just to put a smile on people's face on Facebook. That's really innovative and unusual.
Thank you. Thank you.
So did you do one Facebook Live today?
Yes, it
Can you
was
tell?
on coconut tree giving coconuts, mango tree giving mangoes. So we are not trees. We are multi-talented. So we can learn new skills. We can help the children, the animals, the government, the country, the whole world. So we have a choice. We are the crown of creation. We are blessed. We can always upgrade. We cannot be fixed. We can have a growth mindset, right?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So, Sunny, tell us more about what inspired you to help in the children's education for the underprivileged, supporting the children in the slums.
Oh, that is a beautiful story. I was jobless for 9 months. I had no job.
Ah.
So I was applying jobs and all. Suddenly, I got a job and I landed up in the slums. So usually the stories is religious. I went from a five-star, five finishing school etiquette, dressing up like a hero, dining etiquette. I reached the slums to the poor people. So I had a fantastic time, 7 years with the children. I learned the joy of giving. I learned the magic of contentment. There were only small square, 12 square meter plots, 18 square meter plots, such tiny houses, and they had big hearts. They could sleep without an AC. They could, you know, uh, take bath in normal cold water in the very, very cold winter season. So they taught me a lot. They were giving, smiling, they used to be so cheerful, and we wanted to make that difference in their life. So there was a time when children used to get married in grade 9. So from that to we converted them into making them great engineers. So I am today very very proud that children have become bankers, they have become engineers, they have become office executives, animators. So this was a beautiful shift we could see, the power of education. So all thanks to Navjyoti India Foundation, run by Dr. Kiran Bedi under the leadership of Ms. Neetu Sharma. And when Dr. Kiran Bedi used to say, giving is life, we thought ma'am has earned everything in life, name, fame, world famous. She has all the luxury. Then I said, at this age, ma'am can say. I was only 25 those days. But Navjyoti India Foundation, serving in the slums, taught me this important lesson that life is joy when we are giving, when we are living for others, when we are busy erasing everybody's sorrow, when we are pillars of strength to the world. So spread smiles and happiness like joy.
Wow, I love all the wisdoms that comes out of you so easily and so naturally. Where you say life is joy, when we are giving, when we are living for others, when we are pillar of strength to the world. Well, you really should write a book. You're such a natural, inspirational speaker.
Thank you so much. So, I will tell you one more secret of this pandemic, lockdown. You know, I could write two books, and it's just like a gift from universe. So, very, very lucky. I could make videos, I could write two books, and I'm writing my third book now.
Wow, your third book already. And I have to tell you, Sunny, you are a natural on video, even though you said that you are new to it and you were shy, but I couldn't tell.
My friends used to make fun of me that Sunny is natural, but when he comes in front of the camera, something happens to him and he's afraid and conscious. So I had to break this, and Bhagwan, God, nature, universe helped me make so many videos now. So I'm very grateful to God, thankful to God. Let us count these as blessings, and we are just instruments of good work, instruments of happiness. So let us carry and distribute, give it away.
Sunny, so you have been supporting children in the slum for many years now. What kind of transformation have you seen in your students ever since they started on their education?
Yeah, I remember when I joined, children used to drop out from education, children used to get married, there was drugs, domestic violence, there was poverty, both the parents working. They wanted only kids to be source of income. But then consistent efforts of Navjyoti India Foundation, we saw children wanted to become engineers. engineers. They wanted to take the science group. They wanted to go for higher education, which was just an utopian dream in 2009. But as years passed by, we saw this shift and it was so heartening. And children started transforming their own families. And not their own families, they started starting other children in the community. There were 700 little kids who were teaching 8,500 other children. So there was, children learning leadership. When the other kids will call them sir, sir, their self-esteem went up, their happiness went up, their confidence got built. They improved in their communication skills. They managed their time. They used to go to school. They used to come to Navjyoti session. They used to manage their homework and, filling water, kitchen work, helping their mother, taking care of siblings, and they used to take care of the other children in the colony, in the community, to teach them. Could be literacy, could be poems, could be stories. So anybody can teach and they can grow to be super leaders. So this is the mantra, this is the secret we have in early leadership program called as Navjyoti Bal Gurukul.
What does that mean?
It's a children's university, early leadership model run by the children and for the children. And the vision came
Wow.
from Dr. Kiran Bedi. When she said, we thought, what is she talking about? How is it possible in the slum to have children's university where children have so many problems, children HODs, children registrars, children teachers, and children teaching children? How is it possible? But then great leaders like her, they give the vision and they just leave it. And it happens. And we could see children were great leaders. They became multitasking heroes. They started becoming volunteers. They started teaching their parents to put signatures, to read newspapers. So it was complete joy. They used to conduct their own meetings. They will write minutes of the meeting. All this was just learning on their own, learning by doing. Also, one beautiful incident I want to share. Navjyoti used to give one orange to everyone in the classes. The child took the orange, he didn't have the money, he kept it safely, took to his house, and gave it to his children one piece of orange, distributing. How did he learn this value? Just by seeing. And children do what they see, right? So it was beautiful, very, very satisfying.
Can you share one real life story of a child's transformation that you have witnessed?
There are so many. I would like to share that I was part of one counseling of parents where the child was getting married after 12th standard exams. So we had gone there. Your child is brilliant. She has got a scholarship. She has got selected in banking course. So we request you to please send her. The father said, "Hey, you don't know. I have 4 daughters. I only know how to get them married. It is so difficult in this time, and it is easy for you to say." But to our surprise, the parent agreed, and the child completed the course, and she's a very, very successful banker today in Delhi. Right? So
Wow.
this is just one story. I'll share one more. So I'll share one more story. Boys only used to become engineers, and we started, few taking science group. But then we had girls also coming up telling, "Sir, I want to become engineer." So last year we had 2 girls passing out from Chennai Satyabama University with their BTech engineering degrees. So they are my first engineers, civil engineers. So there were 2 girls like that. So like this, we can go on. There are nurses, there are bankers, there are BCom graduates who are changing lives, who are contributing to others as well with their pocket money as well.
That's amazing stories that you're sharing. It clearly shows that education really is the path out of poverty, not just for the children themselves, but also for their families and for the people around them.
Yeah, true, true. Education has that power, and there are great organizations who put their heart and soul. So, we had a fantastic team of teachers, community mobilizers who were from the slums. They became teachers. They grew up with Navjyoti. And what is the most important thing? It's not just education, it's education of the heart, it's character building, it's values. So, 3H model: head, heart, and hands. Hands for skills, heart for the values, heart for the strength, heart for the happiness you bring, heart for the empowerment you bring. That's she model. And joy, you can't deny. And head for the knowledge and degrees, the technical skills. So 3H model works well all over the world.
Thank you for the sharing, Sunny. So, how can the public support your efforts in supporting the children's education in the slums?
Sure, it's very, very easy and simple. Anybody can go to Google and go to a website, Navjyoti India Foundation. The URL is navjyoti navjyoti.org.in. I can repeat that: NAV Nav Jyoti JYOTI.org.in. It's a great organization with years of experience, managed by fantastic leaders and a committed team. They have thousands of children, and there are many ways to donate. It is not just about money, it's about giving time, it's about giving skills, it's about encouraging just by your presence. And children in the slums treat you like God with so much of reverence, respect, and love. And we earn blessings. And we gain health and wealth, money and honey, money and harmony, peace and peace. Yes.
Excellent. Thank you, Sunny. So the support audience, those of you watching in, you can support at navjyoti.org.in. You can look at the banner that's on this show. Thank you, Sunny, for sharing with us what's going on in India, and really applaud your superpowers of love and kindness that you demonstrate every day on Facebook Live. And so, in your personal life, you are so empowering and upholding of your friends, your Facebook friends, and in your work life as well, you are doing amazing and incredible things. I myself have an initiative called FOC for our children, and it's for raising funds to support education in developing countries. So I can really I really admire what you're doing. I hope that I will be able to do more for my children and for other children as well. So thank you so much for doing what you do, unleashing so much love and kindness in the world. The children are our next generation, and it's heartwarming and inspiring to me to see that someone like you out there still doing the work, still at it, and still smiling and sunny as ever. So thank you so much for shining.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so happy for all the love you showered and for being a smiling host, joyful one, and doing so many initiatives like the Resilient Friday, the Self Care Friday. Superb initiatives. Thank you so much. It is a big motivation and encouragement, spreading positivity and the evergreen smile of yours. Great. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sanya. I think let's all show up as our best and strongest self. Let's give ourselves permission to shine so that indirectly we also give permission to the people around us to shine. So let's keep shining together.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for coming on the show, Sunny, and the audience. Please check out this website and show see how you would like to also show your support for the organization. So now, Sunny, let's end this show on a high note with the super powerful.
Yay!
Oops, I can see you. Sunny is missing.
Thank you.
Yay! Thank you, Sunny. Thank you, everyone, for
Yay!
watching. Till the next episode. Keep smiling. Bye.
Bye.